Alright, hey guys. So, announcement. Well, first off, I've still got some animals for sale. I've got this little yellow belly. He's got some stuck shed. I gotta soak him. I got this pastel female. I've decided that I'm probably going to let this. Well, I still have to decide. We'll know about him soon. I'm holding him back because he's dark, but I don't know if I want to hold him back or just keep his father. Once this girl is eating on her own, the firefly female, she'll be ready to go. Although part of me is debating holding on to her and selling the really nice one. But, because she's being a pain in the butt. Alright, so those are for sale. I've got 100% het pied male for sale. Cheap. He's like 300 grams. He's got the tracks and everything. I've got paperwork with him. I got him from Sloan Reptiles. So, I trust that he is actually het. Actually, with him, I'm probably going to include this girl. We'll do a package deal. Do $150 plus shipping for both of them. I bought her as a het piebald. She's about 1,100 grams. I bought her as a het pied, but I got her off of Craigslist. So I can't guarantee that she is a het pied. But I paid $100 for her, and she was a lot smaller. So she'll be ready for next season. He should be too. So if you want to dabble in possible piebalds, go for it. Make me, like I said, $150 plus shipping or best reasonable offer. The pastel female will be $150 plus shipping or best reasonable offer. The yellow belly, you'll do $100 plus shipping or best reasonable offer. He's a subsaharan yellow belly from a captive hatched male, so he's my line of yellow belly, but he's new blood. Anyway, the announcement I wanted to make is I have my rats in the basement, or basement area. I've been keeping them clean, but apparently they still smell too much for the landlord. So she wanted me to move them. I don't have anywhere up here to put them, so I'm going frozen thawed. I went and bought a freezer today for $60. Practically brand new. There's a little bit of rust on the top of it, but it's a 4.8 cubic foot. It'll be perfect for holding some frozen rats. There's actually some mice in there right now. It's got a tray down at the bottom too that I'm probably going to use for regular food. Like if meat goes on sale, I'll buy some steak and stuff. I don't mind it because it's a split compartment, so it's separated from the rodents. But basically, after doing some more research too, it turns out like you need 3 adult female rats per snake you own in order to produce enough food. Now, after I sell a bunch of animals, I'm going to have like 30 snakes, which means I should have 90 females. I have like 10. I'm not producing enough rodents. Well, with the mice included too, but I'm not producing enough rodents. So I'm going to go frozen. Couple $100, I can get a 6-month supply easily. Keep in mind, I am factoring my females eating once a week, because that's what they do. I feed my males every 2 weeks, because I like to keep them on the smaller side once they're breeding size. They don't need to be huge, so there's no reason to make them huge. That's my personal preference. I know there are people out there that have like 2,500 gram males, but I don't see the point when an 800 to 1,000 gram male will do the job. I'm sure that's a topic for debate, but that's just my personal feeling. I mean, they're doing just fine. They're nice and healthy. It's not like I'm starving them. You can't see their spines or anything. They just eat every 2 weeks, so they don't get huge. So, yeah, for a couple $100, I can get a 4 to 6 month supply. And I don't have to worry about rodents or anything like that. Because the only area I have where I could put them, I can't even put the rack in here. The door is too small, so the rack can't fit in here. So I thought about maybe a couple tanks. This is storage and the cat box. But there's no way I can fit. The whole point is I'm not producing enough rodents. I am not producing the amount I need to feed my snakes correctly. And I can't afford to just buy them at Petco. So I'm gonna go frozen. The freezer was well worth the 60 bucks. You know, once, if I get that other job and I'll be making twice what I'm making now. More than twice what I'm making now. And I have a house in a couple of years, so that's the plan if I get the other job. I'm going to go back to breeding rodents, but I'm going to have a separate shed. You know, I'll build a humongous rack system and just have a day where I go out there and handle all the rodents. Cleaning and stuff, you know, feeding and checking everybody is daily, obviously, but... So, yeah, that's the announcement. As of right now, it looks like Rodent Pro, even with the whole disease thing, I did some research, it turns out it doesn't affect their rats, it was only their mice. I'm not buying any mice. Looks like Rodent Pro is going to be the best. And, yeah, although I'm talking to a local guy, he goes to shows on a regular basis. He's a guy I do business with on a regular basis, trading and stuff like that. And I'm going to see if he can get them cheap for me at shows. If he can, then I will just do that. You know, have him get them at my at the shows for me, and go from there. But hopefully, this freezer will be full the next time I do an update on it. Or not full. I don't think I'm gonna fill that freezer. Then again, I might. Who knows? I figured 100 small to mediums. 100 fuzzies, 100 pinkies, because a lot of these guys, by the time I feed them, you know, a month's worth of meals, they're up to fuzzy size. So, I mean, hell, this girl's eating pups already. You can see the bulge in her belly. I just fed her. I gotta clean them after, or tomorrow. But she just ate. She ate. She's in shed. You know. So they're definitely little monsters, and they're growing fast. But oh, this I gotta see what's going on. This male fire may be for sale. A buddy of mine wants him, but doesn't have the money right now, and I'm not gonna sit around and wait for him to give me $20 a week forever. This female, I'm supposed to be trading for a female butter, but we'll see what happens, because I could use the money. Like I said, anything I sell from here is pretty much going to go into that freezer as snake food. Yeah. She's eaten, this little firefly has eaten 2 meals, but they had to be force-fed to her. So I'm not comfortable letting her go until she's eating on her own. However, if you want to buy her, that is your deal, and I will sell her cheaper, not feeding. Make me an offer. We'll see. But yeah, that's it for now. Let me know if anybody's interested in any of the snakes I listed off. I think those are the only ones. Well, this yellow belly is still tentatively for sale, the female. She's up on my website. I mean, if she sells, she sells. If she doesn't, I'll breed her. So, not a huge loss in my book. Oh no, not a yellow belly female. Yeah, like I said, the het pied combos I'd like to do together. The female I cannot guarantee. I bought her off of Craigslist, but I'll sell her for what I paid her for. So I'm not gonna, you know, because a het pied that size would go for a couple $100. I'm gonna sell her for $100. You know. So, if she proves out, she proves out. If she doesn't, you have possible het pieds from breeding her to the male. That's it. So, alright, like I said, let me know if you're interested. Anybody, if you know any insanely good deals for rodents, or if you live near Connecticut and you do your own rodents and you have extras and you would like to sell, and we can meet up and you can sell them cheap, like Rodent Pro cheap, hit me up. Because that is something I would be interested in. It might, or I'll trade. I can trade any one of these snakes I listed for rodents, you know. I would have no problems trading the firefly for $600 to $800 worth of rodents, whatever you wanted to do. So let me know, and we'll go from there. Out.